Hello again, everyone. Today we have another Nissan Cedric. So this is considered part of the first generation, but it's the facelifted version. I did review the first generation one if you want to search my channel. The first generation one came out in 1960 and was called the 30 series. But this is the facelifted 31 series, and this was produced between 1962 and 1965 according to Wikipedia. As far as TLV is concerned, this is LV-133, so it's actually kind of high up there in the realm of TLVs. I don't think they date their earlier products. I could be wrong. No, I'm not seeing any sort of date there. Obviously used, but hopefully there's no paint rash. Okay, here's a little image here of an advertisement. Okay, seems like TLV's got the hubcaps and stuff. Just a rear view. What else is Wikipedia saying here? This facelifted version, we had some 2-liter 4-cylinder diesels from June 1964. Boy, what else? The 4 headlights resemble the 1956 Rambler. And the thing grew in length quite a bit, 7 inches or 18 centimeters. These last 2 images are not a Cedric custom, but they are a greenish color. Although it might be hard to tell here, the overexposure. Alright. So the screen is a metallic. There we go. Seems pretty nice, yeah. And then these wheels do look like the hubcaps on those photographs. Just, yeah, it's weird. I kind of want to see color in the center, but I'm looking at that advertisement. It's just a chrome. There's no color at all on the photos, so I guess that's accurate. And then we have white walls that actually are circular, so that's a good thing that TLV is capable of doing. Unfortunately, the paint rashes is an issue with this brand, so there it is. Let's see, how old is this thing? The car might actually have the date here. It says 2012 on there, so 11 years old now. And it says H31, I think. Okay. We have the suspension. It's riveted together. It's a metal base. It has separate plastic chromed bumpers. And the chrome looks like it's still in pretty good shape. It hasn't wicked off or anything like that. We got the clear headlights there. Unfortunately, nothing behind them really, just a silver wall. It would have been nice if they put some dimples in there to look like light bulbs. These must be the turn signals. They're just painted like an off-white color, it looks like. And then the grill is nicely molded. Maybe some paint wash will help that out. And it's a funky little emblem. We'll zoom in on that. It's gold. It's kind of like a star, sort of, but it's offset. Alright. Yeah, I really wish those headlights had more detail. Blank license plate. We can see the rivets holding the bumper on. Fictional rivets. And then we have some nice gold printing on these raised decorations on the hood. Alright. Panel gaps are nice and even with this brand. Unfortunately, there seems to be a little kink in the clear coat there. Alright, and then we have the printed on windshield wipers, which obviously doesn't work very well because you can see the paint is missing. But actually, I take this back. I can feel, well, no, I don't feel anything here. I feel a ledge here. I feel like maybe somehow this got dented, and that's what took the paint off. Oh yeah, look at this. It's like, I don't know if that's glue residue or what. This side's fine, but what happened here? I don't think that was like the previous owner. Like, why would the owner, whoever owned this last, put glue there? Oh, maybe they're trying to glue on some sort of raised wiper blades or something. It's weird. Oh well, who knows what happened to this before. There's silver going around all these windows for the trim. Sadly, there's a dent in this there. There's a little silver on the plastic window itself as well. The door handles are extruded out, and it looks, well, I can't really see any silver on them. I can clearly see silver here, but I can't see it's, maybe it's on the top of the door handle. No, I'm looking at the other side. It just is body colored, I think. I don't think the door handles have silver paint. They're so small, it's kind of hard to tell. You gotta catch the light a certain way. Possible there's silver paint, but I can't see it. There is silver here for a door lock, and then I like how the handles have the little thumb push button thing. Alright, some more paint. Oh, no, that was just looking dirt. Interesting little contour line here in the bodywork. Yeah, nice thin panel gaps. And yeah, okay, if you've never seen the suspension on the diecast, there's a Cedric custom printed here as well. It's hard for the camera to focus on gold on a metallic green, but I believe that is saying Cedric custom. Okay. Back window wraps around. Some sort of glue residue again. I don't know what's the deal there. The taillights are separate pieces, but they're just painted. I guess it's alright. Blank license plate, a bump here with silver for the lock, and then it says Nissan, and I think that probably says custom. What's odd is that why wouldn't it say Cedric on the back of this vehicle? This is a dent. It was obviously dropped, I think. I think it was dropped at some point in time and the chip was taken out of the paint. So, too bad. Alright, some printed on red reflectors here, but no dimensionality to them. And there's a fuel filler on this side here with a little bump for the lock mechanism. Nice little swoopy contours here as well. Alright, we already saw the bottom. The interior, yeah, unfortunately the windows aren't open. I think we'll need a little flashlight help here. Alright, so black dashboard, but I think the seats are a different color. Let me reduce the brightness of this. Alright, 1 lumen. I feel like there's a gray. Maybe I'm mistaken. Hold on, let me look at it without the flashlight. No, maybe I'm wrong. I think it might all be black in there. For some reason I feel like I saw a gray color. I don't know what's going on with my head. Alright, so anyways, I gotta boost up to 15 here. Hold on. Look at that dashboard. Trying to see if there's any color on there. Boy, this is really hard to hold and focus. I do feel like the dashboard has a different stripe. It's clearly not black. I wonder if it's actually the same green. It's possible that's the same metallic green as the outside, so that's really cool. And then the instrument gauge area is painted silver, so that's nice as well. And there's some extruded buttons and latches there. The steering wheel has pretty good detail there, so not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Yeah, you got door panels. They're kind of plain looking now, but the details are there. A wind down window, the handle itself, and an armrest on the back. Front pretty much the same, I think. Alright, well, for 2012 casting, I guess it's okay. Be mindful though, TLV and paint rash happens very often, perhaps 50% of the time in my collection, maybe even more. So I would really recommend you, if you buy a TLV, take it out of the packaging immediately, because I think that's what causes paint rash. The moisture inside the box, the paint maybe has nowhere to evaporate to. I could be wrong. Many people theorize stuff, but I do see people, you know, that take out models from their boxes from long-term storage, and they have a lot of paint rash. So, but the ones that just are exposed to open air, they seem to do a better job of not getting paint rash. So we got a few, you know, Cedrics, of course. Here's the very, very first one, the 30 series, and so it's got 4 headlights, but they're stacked vertically, right? So let's see. Yeah, it is a shorter model as well, because this apparently grew in the facelifted version. This next one is a Generation 3 Cedric. It's called the 230 chassis code between 1971 and 75. That's a racing version, of course. This is LV-29 or LV-30. I think because it could have been a Gloria or something, although it only has Cedric written in there. So I'm not sure what the deal is there. If you're curious about this very first one, this is LV-133, so it literally is the very first TLV and the very first Cedric. And then we have Aoshima with their wacky Grachan cars. This is a 330 Cedric from '77 with the crazy Liberty Walk body kit. It's so over the top, I love it. And then a more modern one from Aoshima Grachan as well. I swapped out the wheels on both of these Aoshimas. These are like Hot Wheels aftermarket rims. This says it's a 1981 430 Cedric. I guess if I go in chronological time, it'll be something like that. And then let's get a top view, see the growth of the cars over time. So I also repainted the interiors on those Aoshimas, and that's the beauty of a screwed together base. It'd be really nice if TLV got away from the press fit stuff, you know. People like to customize their stuff, right? Whether it's a real car or a toy car. It'd be nice to be able to take this thing apart, paint that interior, and add different wheels. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching again today. You'll notice my realistic looking car model videos have pretty much dwindled off. There simply aren't many new models out there that I want to get. Or they're actually like models I want to get, but they're in the lamest colors, because a lot of companies seem to have a strategy of selling the white, red, and black cars first, the lamer colors, before they get into the metallics and the nicer colors. It's smart business sense, but it's not helping me buy any new models. So whenever those colors are redone, you know, re-released with something a little more lively, I will get some of these new models out there. But it is my money, so I'm going to do what I please. Alright, thanks for watching. See you guys. Bye.